everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another get ready with me video. Like I do these all the time, like I really don't. But I thought I would just go ahead and bring you along with me. I'm gonna get ready today. Don't ask me why. So you have caught me in the flesh, in the raw. I've got the Bermuda Triangle going on up here. What can I say? So anyway, let's get going. So for skincare that I'm going to use today, which I use all the time, I'm going to be using this Dr. Perricone Eye. This is the Cold Plasma Eye Plus, and this is the Cold Plasma Plus for your face. And I got these off of QVC. I got them for, this pair was $100, and it's like this awesome deal. I guess normally that's supposed to be like almost $200 or something. I think it's on 5 monthly easy payments of 20 bucks. Even though this is for the eyes, I still will put a moisturizer, a different eye cream on top of this, just because it just doesn't seem like it keeps my eyes moisturized. So I don't know. But I guess it's nice. I don't know. I don't have any before or after pictures. I mean, I don't know if it's supposed to help with wrinkles or what. I just bought it. Anywho, that's that. And then I put on this, and this is like, I don't know, it's just kind of like a jelly cream. I don't want to say gelatinous. And I'm not pulling on my face big time. I'm being very gentile. And I was gonna leave my window open because it's hot up here, but somebody's dog is out there barking its head off. Okay, so we got that going. Now I'm gonna put on this eye cream. This is by Mary Kay. This is the Time Wise Repair Volume Firm. Sorry. I always get itchy Goya up here. So I just put a little bit extra on my under eyes here. And it seems like the left eye is always a little more dry than the right eye. Now for sunscreen and moisturizer, this is Day Cream by Time Wise, and it's the Age Minimized 3D Day Cream SPF 30. So I use this as my moisturizer and my sunscreen. And this is very emollient, and you just need this much, and I think this is too much. A little, little goes a long way. I will say this stuff is heavily perfumed. I don't understand why, but there is a very strong perfumey scent to this. It's not bad. I'm used to it, but when I first put it on, I was like, what? It kind of bugged me, but it doesn't bug me anymore. And then the smell wears away. You don't smell it all day long. And now I'm going to try something that I haven't used in a very long time, like years. I got this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This is fairly new, and it hasn't been opened, but I haven't worn a primer in forever and ever. And lately my foundation gets stuck right in here in my little folds. And so Christopher Cupcakes asked me if I wear a primer, and I told him no. So I told him I'll do it, and I'll let you know if concealer or my foundation starts getting all
cakey in my cracks.
So this feels really nice and soft and velvety. It feels really nice. Must be the silicone, but that does feel really nice. I used to wear this all the time a long time ago. But boy, that does feel nice. I'm going to go in with my foundation, and I am using my Mary Kay Medium Coverage Foundation. You can't see it. It's in color Ivory 200. It's too bright in here for that. But anyway, and then I'm using this new brush that I bought at Target. It's by, can't remember. But it's this Real Techniques. But it's like this kabuki type of thing. But you can use it for dry or cream or wet. So I've been using it for a few days and I really love it. I was using the Tarte foundation, big fat brush, but this is so much softer, and the hairs are so much more thin and tiny. It gives a much better, softer finish than the Tarte brush. I love it. So I just take a little bit like that. And while I still have it like this, I use this Real Techniques brush. This is the Deluxe Crease brush, but I don't use it for that. And I just kind of dab it, because I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this for my zits, and this too. And look, it's already starting to sink down. And then I just stipple it on like this. Get it all over. And then I just start to buff. So I could have gotten, you know, the foundation brush with the long handle on it, but the diameter was just like really small. And then I saw this big old fat wide thing, and so I thought I'd give it a try, and it was $10, and I really like it. And I like to buff in my foundation. But my Tarte brush would leave really, even no matter how much I buffed it in, it would leave like a lot of product on my nose and stuff. But this just melts it away. It's amazing. It's just soft and velvety, where the Tarte just wasn't leaving my face like that. Oh, okay, I remember. I was going to say I forgot my eye cream, but duh, I put it on. Okay. So there's that. There's that. I love this brush. Now I'm going to go in and just tap away my zits. I broke out. And then I got really pick happy. I never learned my lesson. And I like this because it's like a stipple brush, and you can just stipple in here. And then I have a lot of discoloration from the sun right here that I try to put an extra cover up on. This one is still it's still healing. It's like a pitted scab. So it's going to be nasty for a few days. So is this one, but whatever. Okay. Now we're going to put on my favorite eye concealer. This is Bye Bye Under Eye by IT Cosmetics, and I use it in light, and I also use it in medium. Because the light was just a little too light, and so I got medium to put with it. Because the medium was just a little too dark. And that's all I put on. I just put on the tiniest bit. This stuff will last years. Years, I'm telling you. And then I just smash it together. But I love this cover-up, this concealer, because it stays fairly dewy on my skin throughout the day. It doesn't dry up, it doesn't get cakey on me. And I found a lot of other ones do get cakey and dry. And you have to work with it. I mean, it does crease. It says it doesn't, but it does crease. Especially if you have a lot of moisturizer on under here like I put on. So it's going to crease a little bit. But maybe once or twice throughout the day I'll just kind of go like that and then it'll be gone. So, but I just like how it leaves me bright and awake, and it's got that dewiness. A lot of people like it matte right there, but I like it a little bit dewy. Dewy. Okay. Now I'm going to put my eyebrows on. This is my NYX eyebrow pencil, the Professional Micro Brow Pencil. It's got the spoolie on this side and then the liner here, and this is in taupe. And I like it. This is the second one I've tried. Hope you can see what I'm doing. I have a lot of brows, so I just try to get the top and the tail, and I go against the grain. I have to make sure that the pencil gets in there and hits the skin. Like, I have to make sure it gets past the hair and onto the skin. Okay, now it's the fun part. It's the eyeshadow. So today I'm going to be using my new Dior palette. This is called Dior Backstage, and it's in warm neutrals. So Dior Backstage, and then it says warm neutrals right there. So, and I'm also going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury palette in Pillow Talk. I'm going to probably use this color right there. So I love this color. It's a matte, and it's just like your skin. It's just skin color. For the longest time, I always wore shimmer or like a satin finish on my eyebrow bone, but I'm I am all about the matte eyebrow bone now. Oh, you know what I forgot? My primer, my Urban Decay eye primer. I know it's here. I like to put this on my eyelids. This stuff is the best. This stuff rocks. And this one's just the plain one. I don't think there's a color for it. It's just original. And I love it. It keeps my shadows, they don't crease or fade at all during the day. Ever. Love it. I finally had to get a new one because my old one was so old and it was starting to separate finally and get kind of oily, and it was in the color Sin, so it was a tiny bit shimmery, but this is completely matte and not really any color. I love it. I love it. And it came in a set with this mini all-nighter, and this stuff is amazing. And I got it at Sephora. You can still get it. I think it was like $28 or something. Okay, now let's carry on. So I'm just gonna take my crease brush here. I actually washed all my brushes. And I'm gonna take this tan color, and this is kind of a satin color, but it's so mildly satin that it almost looks matte. And I'm gonna put it in my crease. I don't know, you can't even really see the shimmer unless you're in a light like I am. But I love this palette, you guys. At first I was a little disappointed because I didn't realize that these two colors were orange. I thought in the picture they looked more kind of like a melon color, a little more pinkish. Because I'm never ever gonna wear these two colors. I'm just not, unless it's Halloween and I want to look like a pumpkin, I will. But the other colors I love. I don't really wear these much, but I just love all the rest. So this color is just sort of softening things in there. It's not really dark at all. Okay. And now I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. And I'm going to use this super old brush that I have no idea how long I've had it or where I got it, but it's like 20 years old. And I'm just going to put it in this color right here. And do my whole eyelid with this color. And it's kind of a peachy pink, which I love. It's such a great color to wear on its own like this. And it's smooth and it spreads so well, and it's matte and it's not chalky. It's amazing. But I figured it would look good with my peachy shirt. And I have little eyelids, and I like this brush because it's so little. And I can really get in there. Without making a mess. But isn't that just a really pretty color? And I also got this at Sephora. Like now maybe I'll go back to this and try a little bit of this tan. And this one is matte. Just a tiny bit. These are really pigmented. So the first color I put in here is just kind of like a buffer for the darker colors. I like to use little buffers to help tone down the dark stuff on top. It just makes it easier to spread and it tones it down a bit. So there's that. It just adds a little bit of shade in there. I like it so much. Maybe spread some of this pink right in there. Okay. And now I'm gonna take my favorite eyeliner. This is CoverGirl. It's called Smoky Taupe, and it's Perfect Blend in Smoky Taupe. And then it's got a little blender on the back there. So now's the time where I will do that and get the creasy clean. I like this color because it's not too brown, it's not too harsh, it's not too muddy, and you can't put too much on. I love it. And for a while there I wouldn't smudge it, but now I do. Okay, so it just looks a little soft and nice and natural. I love it. I just love it. I've just really been into the peach or the peachy pink mauve eyelids. I don't know why. And I like matte. All of a sudden, I like them. I like them matte. And this is, I'm trying to use up my Rocket here by Maybelline. It's like the paint's all scraped off. And it's waterproof, and I just use this on my lower lashes. And now I'm gonna go in with my Momo's right there. I'm gonna go in with this and my favorite mascara by Maybelline, Total Temptation. This is in waterproof. I have to use a curler because my lashes don't curl at all without one. They don't stay curled with mascara. They are stick straight. They're terrible. I never used one in high school. Don't ask me why. I look at all my pictures. I'm like, where are my eyelashes? So there's that eye. So while that's drying, because I'm going to do a second coat while that's drying, I'm going to put on my blush, and I have my two favorites, my Milani blush. This is in Tea Rose. I love it. Completely matte. And then this is Charlotte Tilbury in Pillow Talk, which is got some little glow in there. So I will just put the matte on first. I love this color. You can't put too much on. It is so amazing and forgiving and perfect. I love it. And every now and then I have to do this to get the foundation out of there, I just get foundation stuck in my marionette lines. Oh, I hate it. And so I bought a little makeup brush the other day to keep in my purse so that I can just brush it out wherever I'm at instead of using my finger and then wiping half of it off. So this I'm going to do really, really lightly because there is some highlighter in it and I don't want to look too glowy because I don't want my pores to be all big and bulbous. So I just do this and just very, very lightly put it on. Just very lightly. This gives it a little bit of dewiness. And then I'll take the little and just pop it down my nose. Just ever so lightly. Okay, there's that. Now we're going to go back to our lashes. I can always curl my left eyelashes perfectly. It's the right one. It's like my eye shape's a little different, and so that one's always harder to curl. But see, look how much better it is already with the second curl. That's with 2 coats. And I just love this mascara. There's coconut oil in here, and so it's soft, and it leaves your lashes soft, and you can even smell the coconut oil. So I have here my Flower Beauty. This is called Spiced Petal. This is Flower Beauty, and it's supposed to be a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. This is matte. And there it is. There it is. Okay. Just a couple more things. I'm going to brush my eyebrows up with my eyebrow gel. This is Anastasia Brow Gel. I love this gel. Okay. And the last thing is my Urban Decay All Nighter. This stuff is amazing. And I just sort of hold it up high and do 2 pumps and then just let it dry, and that's all I do. And when I go walking at night, like I'll put this on now and I'll go walking at night and I'll do 3 miles and I'll come back and I'm all sweaty, but my face still looks really fresh. It's weird. It looks nice. So that, you guys, is my face of the day. I did bring my hair stuff up. I just got my hair cut yesterday and I didn't wash it today, so it's kind of flat and not fresh. And then I had that headband in to keep it out of my face while I was doing my makeup, so I don't know. But I really like the length on it. I just love it. It's so refreshing. Let's see, I brought up my Living Proof Dry Volume Blast. Do you notice that this stuff kind of smells like a foot? There's like a slight hint of foot or Frito. I know, if you guys watch me, you guys know how I am about that. Like candles. It all smells like a foot to me, or Frito. So this is just supposed to give me a little bit of volume. It's a dry blast spray. I don't use it hardly ever. I just basically forget about it, but I thought, well, I'd give it a try since my hair is kind of flat today. But it's just so nice to be brighter blonde. Okay, so there's that. And then I brought up my NYX Chavez Extra Hold Hairspray. And I'll just give it a... Now this doesn't smell like foot. When you first spray this, it smells like iron. Sorry you guys, my phone totally shut off. I don't know. It's probably because this is a super long video. So here's my hair. It is what it is. It'll look better when I wash it, when I newly wash it. But anyway, here is the finished look. Should I turn this off? I probably should have had it off the whole time. Sorry. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.